I gotta pull it up on here because, you know, I can't just, uh, am I on? Am I on? Like, what's going on? Am I on the right internet, first of all? No, I'm not. I have different internet now, so it's better quality. See, look at that, cleared right up. All right, let's turn this down so you don't hear me 500 times. Um, yeah, so, oops. Yeah, so, you know, new internet. I am going to share myself out there. So I hope that everybody is doing good, and I hope that everybody has a safe Halloween weekend. I know that lots of things go on this weekend. Um, so just be safe out there. I kind of just need a day or a moment to just kind of glue and not think, because my luck lately has been so severely bad that I am really considering what the point is of being optimistic. The first thing I'm going to do, we have these trunk or treat things, and these are for the volunteer fire departments. They go all out. I mean, that is like nice quality paper. And this is a thick orange cardstock, and I know from buying colored cardstock that that is not a cheap ordeal. So, I thought I'd be able to put two on one page, but these some big suckers. It's gonna get his own page. Let's put a one staple in, because then let's go all the way down. Okay, and put one staple in. So then if I want to glue around it, I can. And we'll put this one here like this. And they could be kissing. And then I'll add more staples. You know, I'll do whatever I gotta do later. But, you know, these want to be kept. They do not want to just be thrown out, and most of them are. And look at, here I am doing my part. Let's find something to glue in the background there, so that I can put these down so I don't ruin them by flip flopping all over the place. Do I want to do like a picture? Hey, that's kind of cool, right? Some pumpkins maybe behind there. Right. Let's do the Malia's Cheaters way of measuring. Okay. And watch, it's gonna fail this time, right? It's not gonna work for me. I do this. Okay. Do a fold. Hello, Kim. Thank you for coming to hang out with me in all of my craziness. I just gotta slap some stuff down and not think. We're not thinking today. The brains have been shut off until further notice. Okay? That's cool. I like that with the little pumpkins there. That is cool. So I was going to go live like an hour ago, like a half hour ago. but I spilled a whole cup of tea on my floor, which is great. So here's my new cup. I have it way up here now so that if I knock it over again, it will knock over onto my desk and just ruin everything on my desk. Okay, I need like a sippy cup, I think. Or one of those cup holders that doesn't let your cup move. I might need one of those. I don't know where I'd put it, but I might need one. So yeah, my luck has hit the skids lately. It has hit the stinking skids. So we gotta just glue, and we gotta be in the season. It's Halloween. We have to be feeling the fall, which it has been very fall-like here lately. I have been loving it. My allergies haven't, but I have been. See that seal? The only thing about these glue sticks is that sometimes they gloob on there. Well, hello, Miss Stephanie. Did you get my message on Instagram? Oh my God, I swear, I really thought it was you pulling a joke. Because the message that I got it about 10 minutes after you sent me that message on Instagram last night. I thought you were pulling one over on me. I'm like, this girl is crazy. Then I got into really thinking about it and I said, what if it's not her? Then I seen something on Facebook that told me it was not you. And I was like, oh boy, someone is serious. I'm like, someone is seriously sending me this message on Etsy. And Kim, in case you're wondering, I got a request for something on Etsy that is just way beyond any crafter's abilities, unless the only thing you do 24 hours a day is hang out with a pair of scissors in your hands. But I do not do such things. I really thought it was you. It's just the coincidence of the timing and the Stephanies. It was just funny. I really thought it was you for like 5 minutes. Oh boy. And I've been getting crazy messages. I have been getting crazy messages from people lately. You really gotta wonder what is going on? What is going on in people's heads? Where are we as a society? You know, this is the point we're at. I make up National Geographic pages, you know, packages of 50, and the pages, the age ranges over from like the 60s, some of them from the 50s to now. Okay, so it's a big, wide uh, time frame. I had someone get mad at me this weekend because the images that she got in her package were not the same images that were in the picture on the ad. I thought, again, I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was a joke. It is crazy, Kim. The things that people ask for is just totally bizarre. It's just, have we always been this way? Like, have people always been so nuts? Have I been just blind to the insanity? You know? I don't, I shake my head. Hello, Miss Jilly. I like how you changed your name. Jilly, like Jilly's art. I totally understand why you changed your name, because I am sure that you get mispronunciations all the time. Let's see. That would be okay, right? That would be okay. I just had to unwind and glue and uh, hang out with people that appreciate the art of hanging out and gluing. Oh, I know, Kim. Like, and that's what I did. I changed the whole ad to specify that you will be getting a random set of pictures. You will not be getting the pictures that are pictured. Okay, it is a random set of over 50 years worth of National Geographic images. Okay, I'm sorry, but I cannot give you 50 pages. I can't give every single person pages from the same magazines over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay, I don't think anyone can. That would cost such a fortune to try and collect all of those same exact magazines. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. So I changed my ad to be so darn specific. And, so then to add the insult to injury, I gave her a 20% off coupon because I knew she was going to give me a bad review. I'm like, so I'm going to just kill her with kindness. And I did. I killed her. Killed her with kindness. She's probably dead right now on her floor. Well, hello, Pam. Made by Pam. Thank you for joining us. I'm not going to glue that one. I'm just going to throw staples on it now. I love my vintage swing line stapler. Love it. These fire departments go way out for their little trunk or treat posters, though. I gotta hold on to these bad boys. This is art. There we go. We are stapled. I should get my long stapler and staple in there, but I ain't gonna. Just have to be careful right there, I guess. I did. This is my pumpkin page. I did get. I went through the Good Housekeeping magazine, and there's lots of turkey pictures and stuff, but I found one page that says fall foliage, so I want to put it like on this page. Set the mood with fall foliage. I'm not going to set the mood, but we might do some fall foliage. My daughter's school did a trunk or treat today. They do like a Halloween parade where all the kids walk through, and then this is the first year we ever did a trunk or treat. So this is the first time I ever decorated my car, and it was a lot of fun. I've never trunk or treated before. So we had a lot of fun with that. My youngest was with us, and she handed out candy to the kids, and she did not miss a beat. She did not miss a beat. She was on top of that candy, like handing it out, getting it in every bag. She's double fisting. She was on the money. She told me she wants to be a McDonald's worker someday, so she'll be good at it, handing out all that food. Rapid pace like that. Fall foliage. I didn't have anything that had the word foliage in it, and when I put this picture down, I said, I gotta get some foliage. I have got to get some foliage wordage in here. Do you guys date? Do you date your pages? I've never dated things, but I think I'm going to start at least putting, like for this, putting the season, This is Halloween 2022, fall 2022, But I've never done that. I've never worried about it, but I'm starting to say, like, maybe I should keep a, keep a record. Yeah, I kind of regret not doing it. Like my Christmas journals, I put Christmas 2019, I think was the last one I did. But I put that somewhere on the cover. Yeah, the prompt page I can understand because a lot of people, a lot of people are involved. So it's probably You know, so then you can look back and say, oh yeah, you know, I remember. Don't worry, Julie. I am also weird. Weirdos unite. This is thick book page, so I can use my Aleene's for this. I hope everyone has a nice Halloween, a nice Halloween weekend. We have like work stuff to do around here, but we don't really have much fun, you know, things planned. We're going to go do the trick or treat stuff on Monday at the churches and the fire station and stuff. I love to document stuff too, and that's why I'm surprised I haven't really been as serious about it until now, but like the things that I put in my regular journal, like, you know, stuff from my day, I'm very particular about it. Sometimes I'll even write on the piece, you know, I'll make it into a card and write on it. Get that right in the crack there. Oh, you know what? I went to drop Lily off at her guitar lesson yesterday. Two of the kids there said that they were just getting over strep throat in the last, you know, week or so. So it is going around. The strep is out there. The strep is out there for sure. Which is a shame because strep throat is rough. Ooh, I should have put the fall foliage words. I forget what I got in my glue books. I just forget. I forget what I'm gluing. I wish this door wasn't so... I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to glue the door back on here. Oh, it's been bad. The sickness is going around. My youngest, luckily it was just, you know, a little, I don't know, some kind of little virus because she had a fever for a few days, but, you know, she's getting over it now, but her nose is still running like a faucet. The illnesses have been rough. The illnesses are rough. Let's see. I can put this however I want now. But I'm going to put it this way. This way. I'm going to put it back the way it was. Because I'm boring. But then I got some cool stuff I could probably put in the black space. Yeah, that's how I get. I start coughing. Ugh. Oh, that's too bad, Stephanie. Today was dress up day for us too. And there were a lot of kids out today. There was a lot of kids sick. I gotta get a new bottle. I love this Aleene's. I love this upside down bottle. But I don't know if like my tip, the hole has gotten bigger somehow, but it's spreading out. It's squirting out a lot more glue. That's awful when you can't. You know, you look so forward to the dress up day and doing the Halloween stuff with all your friends, and then boom, it's ruined. You know? It's the same way here, Kim. We have RSV going around, which is a respiratory virus. My oldest had it when she was a baby, and it was rough. And there was nothing I can do. Like, she would start coughing in the middle of the night, and she sounded like she was dying. And I mean, she was 6, 7 months old at the time, and there was nothing really that the doctor could do. He just told me if her cough gets worse, take her into, you know, if she's gets harder breathing, take her into the emergency room. So every single time she coughed, like in the middle of the night, I was up, I was waiting, you know, I'm like on standby thinking I got to take her to the emergency room. She'd have a bad fit of coughing, and then she'd go right back to sleep. So I lucked out in that respect, but yeah, everyone has RSV. These kids, it's been brutal. It has been brutal. Our immune systems are all so weak now, you know? Oh, Stephanie, that is so awesome. Our school does a parade too. They do the little parade and they have music playing, but they don't have a dance. But that dance must be so cool. That is too bad that he missed it. He must be bumming. He'll have to do something fun. You all have to do something fun when he gets better. That was my chair, by the way. Promise. My legs keep running into the legs of my table, so I have to keep scooting my chair around because I can't find a place. I can't just sit still in one place, I guess. Has anybody been working on Christmas stuff? Has anyone started? Has anyone started their Christmas art? Let's see. Let's look through this box of junk. I haven't played with this junk. We can put a row of skulls down at the bottom here, just to kind of like hide the scene. You know, put some skulls. And I'm all sticky. My daughter got a whole bunch of little goodie bags like this too, so I can staple all those in. Let's see what I got. This guy looks pretty evil. Like, oh, look at me. Pointing at the fire. Christmas? I know. Aren't I just right out of control? This is the first year that I've actually like prepared stuff. So I started doing stuff, you know, making just simple little Christmas journals. And when I spilled my tea a little while ago all over the floor, well, it wasn't just all over the floor. Guess what else I have on my floor? Tons of Christmas books. So they're all nice and tea stained. So I think I should charge extra for those because they're authentically stained, not on purpose. Oh, I just want to cry. I've never really prepared for Christmas before, though. I've never really gotten Christmas stuff ready until now. So this year. Alright, I'm just going to put this aside for 1 minute. How has the weather been up there in Canada land? I bet you it's been getting cold there because it's cold here. And I'm in the southern U.S. And our fall has already been a little unseasonably cold. It's been beautiful, yeah. The weather, it's been beautiful. It's just been colder than normal. But I've been loving it. Low 70s, dry air, 60s, you know, Fahrenheit. I can't be figuring all that crap out in Celsius right now. Ooh, I've had this guy on my desk for a long time. We're going to put him there. He is the spaceman coming up from the smoke. The smoke man. Well, like they have the prediction come out, you know, because of the La Nina, and they say, oh, you know, this is what the weather. They say, oh, the south, it's going to be mild and dry, and I'm thinking to myself, mild. We had frosts way early this year compared to normal. Mild my foot. Yeah, us too. It's been nice. I really can't complain. Just I wouldn't call it, you know. It's been pretty dry, but I don't know if I would call it mild. I like this, but I think it should go in. I think it should have its own world somewhere. Its own page. Let's see. I did a whole ton of fussy cutting. I just want to hide the seam a little bit, you know? I guess we'll just leave the seam for now. We can always come back. We do. We do still have the ice cream truck. We have not run it since COVID because, first of all, COVID comes around. And second of all, when we went to start it up and get everything going, we talked to our supplier, and the supplier's like, oh, well, we're not going to be able to get this ice cream and this one 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 and this one. So, and, you know, a dozen of them are ones that we carry and that sell really good on our truck. And we're like, huh, I'm not going to bother running it if you're not going to, if you don't know when you're going to have these, you know, this product. So that's where we're at. And we have 2 ice cream trucks. One of them is my husband's, which is rotted. It's had it. It's rotted right to death. So, one of them is mine, which right now stores all of the stuff that I have on my Etsy, which will be changing soon because I have a new building coming. But he's going to take my truck over. It is, Kim. It's rough. You know, like, the shortage has really affected a lot of businesses, including ours. And it's hard because they're the only game in town. They're the only supplier, I think, from here to Florida. So they take care of this whole East Coast, you know. You know, I can't really get it anywhere else. I saw an article today about potatoes. What is going on? They said potatoes, and there could be a shortage of corn from the farming issues in the Midwest this year. I'm like, well, doesn't that figure? 2 of the most important products in our civilized world are potatoes and corn. Yeah, it's sad because, you know, we like watching those kids. We like seeing those kids and watching them grow up every summer, you know. Now it's going to be a whole different crowd the next time we get it up and running. We're going to have to get used to a whole bunch of new little smiling faces. I know, but the thing is it's all pre-packaged, and if I wanted to make it myself and become a distributor, I would need a much bigger space than the little kitchen that I have. I would need a warehouse and some serious freezers. We thought about it though, like we thought about contacting the manufacturer, which is Blue Bunny. This is how fed up with this supplier we got at one point. We were actually considering contacting Blue Bunny, but the region that we're in, we are so rural, you know, so it would not have worked. And hi, Riri, by the way. Thank you for stopping by in my don't think about it blue session. My kids are so funny. Hey, quiet. I'm on a live, okay? I'm live. That's your little fingers. Hello, Janet. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by.
Where's my phone, Vera?
It's very, you know, it's really nice hanging out with some like-minded people. So, I, had acquired a few weeks ago a whole bunch of old paper stuffs. And I love it, and it's really great stuff. And today the original owners came and took it back. I should charge them rent. Renting out my porch. Ugh. I haven't, Jilly, because we were going to, and we had it planned, but she ended up not, she wasn't looking for a job, and she ended up getting offered a job from a friend of hers, and it was the same way like it had been when she was in Hawaii, where it really just absorbed, it took over all of her time. So, um, that's where she is now. But I just talked to her a couple days ago, and she said that she thinks things are going to be slowing down. And I really want to make a trip. I really want to make a trip out to Asheville, first of all, because we love taking little, 2 or 3 day trips like that. And Lily gets a lot of those, like, teacher conference days at school. So it wouldn't be much if I kept her out a day and then she took an extra, and then she had her regular day off. But the problem is the price of everything right now is so ridiculous. Is so I'm just so my mind is blown at the amount things have gone up, especially if you want to travel anywhere, And Asheville is it's pretty touristy, so the cost of things. I've been saving this one. I don't know what I am gonna do with this neon lady and her dirty look. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with her. But yeah, the cost, oof, it is just, I'm just too cheap. I can't justify that kind of money to go and stay anywhere or restaurants or whatever. Crazy, crazy prices. So I'm like, maybe, because I was looking into something. She has a couple of days off coming up next month. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe, we can take a trip out there. But I just, whew, I just can't. It's just too much. I'm sure everybody can relate because it's like that, you know, every stinking place you go. If that face wasn't so perfect, I would totally put her head there. Yeah, and that's what I mean. The gas to go anywhere, hotel rooms. And the thing that really gets me is the hotel prices, how how much they are on weekends. I mean, that should be against the law. I'm sorry. But some of these prices, some of these rooms double and triple in price on a Friday and Saturday night. I'm like, I just can't. I just cannot do that. I just cannot do that. What else can I put on that background? What else can I put here? Let's grab some maybe painting papers or something. But I will. I'm gonna go out there. I am gonna go out there soon and visit with her because we have been talking about it for a long time. So, you know, thanks for coming, Pam. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us in my mindless glue session. I found these cabinet pages in a Better Homes. No, this is an HGTV magazine. Much better quality pages than Better Homes. Aw, Susie, the rainbow dominoes are gone, honey. Breaks my frickin' heart, I'll tell you. Because they were taken back by the original people. Was it cheaper, Stephanie? That would be awesome. I once got a crock pot at Walmart, and it was the crock pot brand, and it was like 10 quart. It was huge because when I make chili, I usually like to make a lot of chili. And it rang up as $13. And the girl behind the counter, she just didn't care. She was like, oh, okay, you know. So I got a crock pot for 13 bucks. And my dad at the time, he's like, oh, you got to go back. You got to go back and get more. And I'm like, I'm not going to get away with that a second time. I couldn't believe I got away with it one time. But the girl, she really didn't care. Not one bit. Yeah, Susie, it happened today. I'm pretty aggravated about it. Not gonna lie. Pretty aggravated about it. My luck has been just phenomenally terrible these last couple months. It's been really... Oh, overcharged. There were a few places in North Carolina. There were Walmarts that did that. And apparently, the managers knew about it and let it keep happening so that their profit margin looked higher and their store got more perks from the corporate people. Yeah, it was a Walmart. There was like 2 or 3 of them, I think. 2 or 3 Walmarts. But yeah, it's been a big deal. It's been a big deal for the last couple months with those stores. Let's see what kind of... I haven't played with any of this stuff in here. I'm trying to be equal opportunity, you know? And give all the crap a chance to be in here. Yeah, you know, and yeah, it is. Inside job. Absolutely. They do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. Oh, that'd be so cool. I gotta find something to put here, but I am gonna cut these like such. Put the rest of these garland guys in here. Put these guys. Sorry for all the bag crinkling. Ooh, I got some extra ribbon in case I need it. Let's find something to put right here. Let's see. I must have a little piece of something. I just don't want those ugly lines. I need something a little matchy. A little matchy. Ooh, trick or treat. That works. Trick or treat sticker. Sticker treat. Haha. See what I did there? See what I did there? I'll tell you how far inside jobs go. There are major manufacturers and stores that every year, I don't know who, okay? I don't know who gets the items, but they get items from some of these places to sell at an extreme discount. And the corporate offices are the ones who coordinate it, okay? And I mean, I'm talking name brand stuff, you know? And they get it at real low, cheap prices because they need to show the loss on their taxes. Hey, look at this guy. We're gonna name him Ralph. Woo, Ralphie, trick or treat, smell my feet. But yeah, that stuff happens. That stuff happens. I know for a fact that stuff goes down with a lot of these big companies. Let's see. We're going to just throw this quote in here because I really like this. Just going to cut the edges. We'll read this in a second. This comes from that book I harvested. I think it was, I don't know, my last video of my following journal or something. One of the last videos. Whoever fights monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster, and when you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. And that's exactly what it is. It's creative tax fraud. It is creative tax fraud. And they all do it. They all do it. All of the big wigs, all of the big names, they all do it. You know? And it goes right up the ladder to the biggest wigs of those companies. And it makes you wonder, you know, I mean, I'm just being a negative Nancy, I guess, but the trust levels or lack of trust levels between people and other people or people and companies or, uh, you know, and it, like I said, it's probably just me because I'm being all negative and untrusting right now, distrusting of everything. But it's just amazing how much, you know, how much dirty stuff goes on. And you find out about it, you know, especially like governmental stuff. I don't know if you ladies in Canada have to deal with it, but man, oh man. The corruption in the United States government, the payoffs, and it is crazy. Oh, I believe that. I think that the U.S. had something similar happen not that long ago over there in Utah or one of those states out west. I believe we have encountered some of the same with tax evasion and lying about religious, you know, properties that are owned by religious entities because, you know, they're not supposed to pay taxes here. Religious property and stuff, they don't pay tax on anything. And I guess there I know years ago there was something that went down when it came to falsifying documents so that they could avoid taxes. Oh yeah, please remember to give me a thumbs up because I'm being so positive today. Thanks, Janet. Where did my baby wipes go? Which one of you hijacked them? Which one of you? Which one of you hijacked my baby wipes? It's getting all over my fingers. Oh, I think it was my kids. I did just buy a whole case of them, though. I did just buy a whole case. They're out in my car, but I did. I bought a case of wipes. But Janet and Susie and people like you, I'll tell you, you're the ones that I think of when my luck gets down, and I know that I have, you know, I got some wonderful people in my corner, and there's about a good dozen of you that are so supportive and so wonderful all the time. I never, ever, ever have to worry about a thing with you gals, you know. Yeah, give us a thumbs up while we go over ice cream and creative tax fraud. Today's lesson is how to scam the government because the government is scamming you. Fear not. The government is scamming you. So I have something really gross, y'all. I had bought this cloth, this creepy cloth, because I didn't find it at Dollar Tree, which good thing, because it was at Dollar General. There is a petrified dead cricket. It must have been in it, because this wasn't on, I mean, if it was like on the floor in my hallway where my where they come in through my basement, I would understand, but it wasn't. It was in a bag over here. So there he is. Dead cricket. We should glue him in there, right? Gross. I know. I look over and I'm like, hey, check it out, dead cricket. That's creepy, right? That could go in a creepy journal. You know? Creepy. This book page stuff is thick and heavy. I'll tell you. Oh, we get those little lizards. They call them skinks. And they're beautiful colors. They're blue, like a bright, vibrant blue, and black and dark gray. My cats love them. Like love those crickets. I mean crickets, those skinks. And the other day there was like a shriveled up one out on my porch. I said the cats must have killed it and forgot to eat it. Just hanging out. Just a shriveled up little lizard man. Ugh, it was so gross. I'm like, oh boy. This is the stuff I get to look forward to. Yeah, use them as an embellishment. Yeah. Let's see if this head will fit on Slingshot McGee here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, why not? Why couldn't I cut her out? Cut her a little closer to the neckline here. We'll get a nice background, something he can hit, like maybe some trees. We'll take like a really nice background, you know, nice fall scenery, and just totally destroy it with this weird she creature that's slingshotting things. Yeah, Jilly, I'm not gonna lie. My cats are ruthless beasts. Very loving, but very ruthless. Oof. Totally, totally brutal. The things they do to small critters.
Yes.
Not gonna
Yes.
lie. Telemarketers call my house. I just changed my phone plan for my house phone because I was getting it was cheaper when I signed up with the internet, right? I'm not going to keep that green thing. Uh, but I canceled my internet through this company because it sucks, and they're not coming here to fix it. So I am canceling it, and I'm using one of those hotspots now. Well, now my phone bill is, doubled what it was with the internet, so that we can get telemarketer calls. Got to keep those telemarketers busy. Got to give them a place to call. The thing is like my phone number now, it's all the doctor's offices and, all of our accounts that they go by phone number. That's the number they go by. So they go by my house phone. So I can't get rid of it. That's how they rope you in. By giving you a phone number and making you use it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That is what I am talking about. I'm going to cut off her neck, though. Cutting you off at the neck, girlfriend. Alright, let's find a background for these lovely people. I got all this stuff, like, getting in my way. Pumpkins. Ooh, I like that with the eye and the frog. Bones. That's a napkin. That's a page I did on a video. More. See, we could do like the page with a sugar skull. I would need something though. The lines, you gotta get rid of the lines. Colors of the White Mountains. Let's go ahead and put him here and put his fancy head like this, but it's going to be sticking out pretty far, so we're going to have to move him in. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to cut off his ear. Just a little smidgy. Cut off a whole part of his head. Did anybody catch Barb Owens live today? Because I only caught the last 5 seconds. And I started watching the replay, but I'm only like halfway through it. But I love Barb Owen. I love watching her. The journals and stuff that she makes and then shows, you know, her journals, the things that she uses, so inspiring. You know, like I consider getting one of those sprockets just so I could print stuff off, you know, and use it. But I got a printer. I bought a tank printer. It's not an Eco Tank. It's a Canon. It's one of the Canon tank printers, and I love it. Love it. The software isn't that user-friendly. That's the only downfall. I haven't looked into other software for it, but Canon might have another software I could download or buy or something. But that's like the only downfall. But I printed out pages and pages of richly colored things, and the ink level didn't even move. So yeah, I will not be going back. I will not be going back to a regular cartridge printer. And if you have the ability, or if there is something you want to save your money for, that's what I did. I saved up for 2 years. Get yourself a tank printer. The only reason I didn't go with the Eco Tank is because the things that I had read about it was that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't play well with some paper. And I do a lot of stuff with a lot of different weight and texture paper. So I'm like, no, I need something to play well with everything. And I know from owning Canon printers that Canons do play nicely. And so far I've not had any problems with anything that I've printed on that. So yeah, the Canon tank printer, which I had no clue that Canon even made one until I started researching the Eco Tank. And like, you know, those Consumer Reports articles, that's where I saw that. Caught those comparisons. Let's put our head on this kid. We still want a little bit of hand to show so that you know he is shooting something. And I recently bought a cinch, like last week. I used that for the first time to make some glue books, and that was fun. I'm going to use that for whatever I got salvageable from my Christmas stuff that didn't get teed. Really makes me teed. All my stuff got teed. And here I am, still drinking a tea. But I had to go make a new cup because I emptied it out. It was out. It was gone. All the tea gone. On my floor. On my books. It was just a tea world. I'm going to put these because you see how it ends here from the pages? Well, we're going to put spiders. Spiders. You know, like flowers in her hair. Spiders in her hair. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Why not? This kid's like, I shoot a slingshot at your foliage. I shoot a slingshot at your fall foliage. So what is everybody working on? What is everyone doing? I belong to Nicole's group, Relax Cut Glue, and one woman posted pictures of her, like Halloween art journal. It looks like it was, you know, pretty spooky stuff, but it was so cool. The colors that she used in those pages were awesome, awesome, awesome colors. I just couldn't believe how nice her backgrounds looked. They were, it was really, really impressive. Really impressive. I'm like, I gotta get my paints out. You know, sometimes you gotta get your paints out and really focus on the, you know, on the painting papers that you're making so that you can make them like really nice. I gotta, I gotta let myself get in the paint zone and really get my painting papers on. Here, we'll put alien people right here, huh? I'm sorry, but everybody in a fashion magazine looks like an alien. They are all a bunch of aliens. All of you are a bunch of stinking aliens in those fashion magazines. I do not understand where they get their ideas of fashion. Let's see. Oh my god, my chat wasn't working at all. I was not getting any of your stuff. Any of your chat. It is nice to talk, Janet, when my chat is working. Ooh, that's cool. I love, like, I got, when they did that, oh, well, hello, Miss Melissa. Melissa totally made my day today by telling me, by showing a picture and talking about how inspired she was by my videos, which is nice because I feel like my videos are crazy. um, when COVID first started, and what was that website that was doing the classes that had like 3 months free? It was one of those creative websites, and I signed up and I took like 3 or 4 classes. You know, not, I'm not gonna lie, it was not anything that you couldn't find on YouTube, okay? It was not anything that you couldn't find on YouTube. But it was nice because it was in one place, you know, as a class. So I was like in awe by some of the pretty things that people were painting, like how to make mixed media flowers and all kinds of cool stuff. I loved it. I love free workshops, free stuffs. Let's see. I love leaves. We've had some nice colors this year. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. It's really, it's nice, you know, it's nice to be with people who appreciate you, not people who complain about your National Geographic pages. or your, you know, your customer service skills. Oh, another really fun bad luck thing that happened to me this week. I had Pages botanical books, you know, page packs from botanical books. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's like I spent a lot of money on those books, you know, over the years that I collected these books. So I made up page packs because I knew I was never going to get to all of them to fussy cut them. They all got soaked in storage because most of my stuff I have in plastic totes because I'm storing things in a truck. And, you know, if the window leaks and it goes down on the floor, it isn't going to get in the plastic tote. But these, because I took them out of a tote and I tucked them in somewhere, well, guess what? I forgot to put them back in the tote, so they got soaking wet. And someone bought them from me in my store, so I sent them to her anyway because there's still a lot you can, you know, do with it. But I refunded her. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I can't justify trying to sell something, you know, and you not getting exactly what you're expecting. So she was very grateful that I sent them. And she was still very impressed with what they were. But goodness gracious. It's like, if a bad thing can happen, it's been happening to me lately. Melissa is one of my Instagram friends. I love Instagram. It's my place. Sorry, my big ugly head in the way, but I needed some chapstick. Y'all have to just deal with my big ugly head. Let's find a pinky paper or something to use. Because I only have like 5 billion painting papers. Yeah, no. I keep my glue sticks in a totally separate zone. Totally separate zone. So I don't like doing double sides, because then I don't know which stinking side to use. Trust me, learn my lesson on the glue sticks. Not that I've actually done it, but I came very close to gluing my mouth shut. That would just make my husband too happy, and I just cannot make him, I can't make him that happy. Yep, she does some, you know, all the stuff we do, all the stuff we like to look at. Everybody's like, oh, you know, you watch TikTok or you on Twitter or blah, blah, blah. No, I'm on Instagram and Facebook. And it has taken me years to tailor my Instagram page to the point of perfection. And I'm finally there. I follow a ton of animals and artists and people that own farms. Those are my Instagram peeps. Right, Lil? Are you going to sleep in your costume tonight?
What?
Are you going to sleep in your costume tonight?
Yeah.
Figured.
Can I?
No, you're going to be super uncomfortable, you crazy person.
So comfortable.
Yeah. I know, like whenever I get a really bad sore throat and I don't want to talk, he gets so happy. Right, hon? It's very nice when I lose my voice, right, honey? It's very nice when I lose my voice. I was just telling them about how I almost glued my mouth shut with a glue stick once, but I couldn't do that because it'd make you too happy.
Well,
And he can't be happy. Can't be doing none of that. Can't be doing none of that. My mind is so screwed up. I bought 2 cat tails and ear sets this week. when I didn't actually need to buy any at all. We had the cat ears and the cat tail, so I'm going to run to Walmart tomorrow, return that one, then package up the one from Amazon, which costs 3 times as much as the simple little set I got at Walmart. And I haven't even opened it because I just know I'm not going to need it. But yeah, that's me. That's me and my brain. So proud of my mind, my brainlessness. Yeah, I watched the chat on there because I have to use my phone to live stream because my laptop doesn't like to live stream. My microphone doesn't work with my camera on my fancy Mac laptop. Okay, let's cut the corner. Zoink. Zoink. We gonna do some gluing this weekend, girl? Maybe Sunday?
Yeah.
We'll bake an apple spice cake and we'll glue some stuff together.
Yeah, baby.
Yep, peace. That's my Lily.
Hi.
Hey. They don't want to look in your mouth or something. I don't know what you're doing. You crazy.
Hi.
Go find something to do.
Oh, I just moved.
Lily's been taking my, my Vogue and my Harper's Bazaar and fussy cutting the things, after I go through it.
Yeah, baby.
She's been getting lots of cool stuff like jewelry and lipsticks and makeup
I love all that
stuff.
Cause I just love little baby.
Yep, I've been dying for like an apple. I was going to make an apple crisp, but then I thought of the idea of the apple spice cake because then I can make my own frosting, Whereas the apple crisp, I'm like, well, I don't have any vanilla ice cream, and you gotta have ice cream with an apple crisp. So I'm like, I'm just gonna make a nice cream cheese frosting. I got plenty of cream cheese.
Do you guys see this?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is no ordinary thing. It's not a watch. It is glitter. Glitter. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Go find something to do now, you crazy lunatic person.
Wait, I gotta show them. This is me. This is what I look like.
Hey.
That's what I look like, guys. That's what I look like. Oh, I'm cracking up.
Yeah, you need it warm out of the oven. At least with the cake, I can go any direction.
Beautiful.
That's Happy Mail. I don't remember who I got that from, but it's very nice.
But I'm gonna stare at it. Happy Mail.
Happy Mail.
It's Happy Mail.
This is from a scrapbook paper pad that I got a billion years ago. I'm not kidding. And I still have scraps from it. This is Thomas Kincaid. All right. I'm not kidding now. Go find something to do. Thomas Kincaid scrapbook paper. We doing things fancy.
Yeah, but
I like jigsaw puzzles. My favorite ones are the Thomas Kincaid pictures. Oh, right? Isn't he great? Love Thomas Kincaid. I was so upset when I heard that he died.
What do you want for supper? Bumper.
20 years old. She's 8 going on 20. I don't know. What are you thinking? Eyeballs. I got my COVID booster a couple days ago, and I have no appetite. Ugh, I feel like crap. I don't feel as bad today, but like I felt fluish for the last 2 days.
This is me, guys.
All right, go now. I ain't kidding. Beat you with a stick. Maybe if I find... Oh, what about Creepy Fish Dude? Nah, we're going to find a place for this guy, though. I have his butt, too.
Turn on. Molly, up.
Oh, I love his art. I love everything he does. I love it. whenever I'm at Goodwill, if I find a Thomas Kincaid um, jigsaw puzzle, I am right on it because I love this stuff. I love his stuff. Ooh, I forgot. I cut out these books, these mystery novel. Remember, these were from the Country Living magazine. Do you know how they, on the front page, they have the little borders of things? Well, this was a fall one, and they did all of these mystery books. Nancy Drew. I love to do puzzles too. Did you see how, what company was it? They have released a 60,000 piece puzzle, and it costs $600. $600 for a puzzle. Man, I'm gonna tell you, the things I can spend $600 on that aren't a puzzle. I guess like it's like 8 feet by 29 feet, which I couldn't even fit it into my house. And they said it also breaks up into a whole bunch of smaller puzzles. Oh, you getting dinner done, Melissa? All right, I'll be over in a little bit. I haven't cooked anything yet, so I'll be over. And I'm gonna respond to you on Instagram because I got something. I got something I think you might like. What is that? Are you making labels? Did you steal my label maker?
Yeah, but
Stole my label maker.
I'm just making a few. I gotta make some new things. I decorated my bed with a few. I gotta make a clear one.
I found. Oh, that's cool. I've never made one that big. I have a 2,000 piece one, but I don't have anywhere big enough to make it, so it's just sitting. This is oh, I had ordered stuff through oh no, this one's Defy. I also order from a nonprofit that sells through Etsy, and they sell like Tim Holtz stuff once in a while, and I'll buy stuff from them on Etsy. I'm gonna find a different page, different edge to put that one on because I like this. I'll put it here. Yeah, yeah, my dining, I don't even think my kitchen table is big enough for this puzzle. This 2,000 piece puzzle is like huge. Um, yeah, I don't think it's wide enough. But I have enough leaves, like I could make it, 8 feet, but the width is what I don't have. This piece of painting paper.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could you could do that and make the puzzle in your shop.
Thanks for coming, Kim. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Kim makes some great stuff. I love her pictures. I love seeing all the things, all the goodies that she makes. Some of my pages stick, like right there. I'm going to split this one in half. We'll do pieces.
No, I have to put some new labels.
If I keep at a puzzle, I usually get like 1,000 piece puzzle done in a day or 2 days. We had lost power, but we had the generator running the fridge, which, it doesn't run, the generator doesn't run a whole bunch of stuff. We could have it to run the fridge. And I ran a little lamp, and I finished a 1,000 piece puzzle in the 36 hours that we had no power. Hello, Grandma Sandy. How is life treating you today? Thanks for coming by. We're all a bunch of party animals here. Yeah, luckily, I can honestly say that I have got a really great group of friends here in the art community, and whenever I go live, someone always shows up, and it always brightens my day. It always brightens my day. We have a great crowd here. I'm very fortunate. And today I'm really trying to count my blessings. I don't think we do a lot. I don't think we do enough of that these days. So you gotta stop and you gotta count your blessings now and then. Even when you spill tea all over your floor. Or one time, I forget who, I think I was watching Barbo, and a while ago, I spilt a whole cup of coffee across my whole desk. Everything got soaked. And I love coffee stained stuff, but I hate coffee smelling stuff. I hate. I hate when things smell like coffee. So I use like the old blotters for my drop paper. I had to throw that out. It stunk. I couldn't do it. Can't do the smell of spilled coffee. Cannot. Don't be using up all my labels.
No.
I bought a label maker from Goodwill. I've been looking for one for eons because I had one and then I didn't have one any longer. So I got one from Goodwill. You know, there's
Where's the one you had?
off-brand ones.
Where's the one you had?
I don't know. It's gone. There's off-brand ones that you can buy the labels, like the little label cartridges. And, oh, I like this whole picture, but it is big. You could buy the off-brand labels, and they are so much cheaper, which obviously, and they work very, very nicely for being, you know, generic. So I bought like a 6-pack of label cartridges for my, it's one of those Brother ones, and it was like $11, and I love it so far. When my studio building shows up, which it should be here in 3 to 4 weeks, it's gonna be nice. I'll label everything. I'll label the building in case I forget what it is. Thank you, Sandy. I hope I'm inspiring some people. I hope I'm helping y'all out a little bit with all my silly little messes. I should get the link. I should get the link for those labels and put them in my description with the rest of my links because I'm very impressed with them. I am very impressed. Buy in-shell mixed nuts in bulk form from nuts.com. Can you believe it? They have their own website. Nuts have their own website. Nuts.com. Nuts are nuts.
Yeah, you.
Let's see. The only problem, I use these Elmer's Glue All glue sticks, okay? And I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I like them for a glue stick. They don't glob and, you know, you don't have to chase glue globs. But they are tough on acrylic paint. I usually have to put 2 layers down. If I do that, if I go over it a second time like I just did, it'll be fine. But they, for some reason, the Elmer's Glue All glue sticks need a little bit of help on paint. I just killed one of those little flies. You know, every single time I got a glue out of any sort, the little flies show up. They're like, ooh, I want to sniff some glue. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. I bought these leather. I don't think they're real. I don't think they're real. I think they're vinyl, but leaves. Faux. Yeah, see, faux. I like the Amazon basic ones, and I buy them, and I'm sure I have some, but I buy them when they do a sale on them. I can't buy that. I can't justify $3 a glue stick for that Elmer's Extreme. It's UV light for resin. I just ruined this bag. Hey, it kind of smells like, nah, I'm just kidding. It smells like chemicals. I was hoping it smelled like leather, but it don't. It don't smell like leather. Not even a little. Not even a little bit. Oh, it has this bump here, though. Yeah, I can't spend that much money on a glue stick. I usually buy, when Amazon does like their Prime days or something, 9 times out of 10 they end up putting a glue on sale, and I'll do that. You know, I didn't this year because I have a ton of glue right now. I have these two cases. I have 3 cases of these Scotch ones that I also like because they are permanent, but they glob. So, you know, you do have to be scooping up the globs every now and then. So I didn't buy any this, you know, July or this time around last week or a couple weeks ago. I actually didn't buy anything a couple weeks ago. I think I bought myself a shirt that was on sale for $8, and I like it. It's a nice shirt. It says you're not supposed to dry it, but I did. I put it in the dryer. I buy the Elmer's glue by the gallon, you know. Oh, is it that much? See, I haven't looked. I know Michael's had them, just from word of mouth, but I haven't looked at the price in a long time. And the last time I saw them, they were $3.29 a stick or something at Walmart back to school, and that was not this year. Probably not last year. It was probably a couple years ago. So I use the Elmer's liquid glue. You know, I buy it by the gallon, and I have a pickle jar right here, and I put it in my pickle jar, and that's what I use for, you know, napkins and when I do my dictionary pages and stuff, I use that, and I go through a lot at once. So I buy it by the gallon. But I was just told, I don't remember whose stream I was in, that the Elmer's glue yellows over time. The Elmer's liquid glue yellows and cracks. And I'm like, well, that's, you know, that sucks. That's a good idea, Janet. I'll bet you that takes the tackiness out of the Mod Podge, because I suffer with Mod Podge tacky disorder. Every time I use it, it just, I ruined entire books with that
Mom,
stuff.
why do you have my book? I like to use this.
I have had it there for a year, and you have not missed it. I'm going to take some pages out of it.
Why?
Because I like the pages.
Please don't take things I like to use for school. Here, don't take these ones.
Yeah, I do. I watered my glue.
No. Don't take these ones.
I won't. I don't want those ones. I watered my glue down the last time with my dictionary pages, and I watered it way too much.
Mom, not any like
It
these.
was like Elmer's soup.
Not any like these. Like with
No, I
numbers.
want the lines.
Yeah, you can take them.
I want the lines. And I will take them out very carefully. I know how to do it. I'm a professional book ruiner. I ruin all the books. Oh, Janet, remember I was talking to you about making the encyclopedia page packs? I have like 10 encyclopedias worth of pages that I'm putting together. Bundles. There are some cool encyclopedias. You know, you forget what you own until you actually go looking for them. I have got some great encyclopedias. I can't wait. Can't wait to show them off. I'm gonna try that. I haven't bought Mod Podge in years, but I'm gonna try that with the Mod Podge maybe, because it is a good adhesive, you know. The Mod Podge is a great adhesive. So I have this spider web, and I have this spider, but we gotta find something, I don't know, dark over here. Ooh, we could put some caskets made out of cookie caskets. Yeah, I'm really excited about those. And you know what? I love the smell. I love the smell of encyclopedias. So my dining room right now smells nice like encyclopedias. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, Joann's, man, I get some coupons. They text me coupons. I'll bet you every other day they text me a coupon. I really gotta go over there. Because every once in a while, you go over to Joann's and you hit it right, you walk out there with a bargain. Yes, that ends up being a good deal. That ends up being the same price as the Elmer's glue all gallon. So, you know, that's a good deal. I like this. How will the spider look with this smoky hand thingy? Nah, too dark. That's okay, Sandy. I'm so glad you showed up. I'm so glad you came and hung out. We always love spending time with whoever can show up for however long you show up for. I am very grateful. I can't show you some of these because they're going to be a video. Got a video in my brain. Shannon Green convinced me that I have to make a naughty video with my naughty Men's Health magazine pages, images. Look at all these things that I cut. Man, oh man, I just ruin everything. All of these bouquet things. I gotta find something for a background. Yep, it's gonna be a naughty video. Ooh, this is creepy. That's a fish. Let's see. She is a hoot. I did a one magazine challenge a couple weeks ago with the HGTV, and I started doing one with the Men's Health magazine, but then I stopped recording because it had like almost nudie pictures of men, and I'm like, this is not appropriate. So and I said that. I was like, it's really not appropriate. So Shannon's like, I really want to know what inappropriate pictures you found in that magazine. So I told her, I said, well, they're like naked. And she goes, ooh, that would be fun. So I'm like, well, now I got to do it because now I got all kinds of ideas. Yes, I love making magazine journals. I got a whole stack of them that I got to make. Hello, Carol. Thank you. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Um, yeah, I have like magazine journals, uh, magazines to make into. I'm gonna cut this glass off here. That's what's really screwing me up. To make into journals, and I just got the new Veranda. I love the paper in the Veranda magazines. I save a lot of Verandas. I mean, I don't need any more magazines, but I save them. And this one is thick. So this one is going to make an awesome journal. I love the Veranda magazine pages. Okay. That is probably my favorite page to work with aside from the older National Geographics like these. And like this scary fish dude. We're gonna put Captain Spidey Pants right there. Because he is just creepy. Mm-hmm. Furry, creepy thing. Man, I had a huge spider come out of one of the boxes yesterday. The other day I was going through on my porch. Whew. I accidentally cut off one of his legs when I moved the box. I felt so bad, but he was creepy. Veranda. Yep, Veranda. I love the quality. And because it's a home, interior design, interior decorating magazine, the the textures like these, this came out of an HGTV, but this is like wallpaper. The texture stuff, like wallpaper things and stone walls, are so great for backgrounds. I didn't go through the whole magazine yet because I think I'm going to do a one magazine video with that one. Um, in my other, my Junk Tilda journal. And I think I'm going to do that. So I haven't gone through it because I like to be surprised with everyone else. Hence the problem with the Men's Health magazine. So I like to be surprised with what I see. But I did flip to one page and it was like, what a great page. What a great door. What a great door. But yeah, the Veranda. I don't know. I know that Shannon uses that website. She said reward survey, I think. I haven't screwed around with it. I haven't played around with it too much, but she gets free ones. She has free magazines there now. That Recycle Bank has gone all rogue. So I am going to see what they have, but they might have veranda. Thanks, Susie. I love hearing that because I feel like I'm just, piddling around here. I feel like I'm not really, you know, doing anything important. But I like to watch people do this too. I like to watch people just play around. Like I follow Jean Bainey. Yep. I follow Jean Bainey and I love just watching her just paint things and color on things. And these are rub-ons. I'm going to try those on something. These are rub-ons too. I just love watching her, you know. Yeah, I think that you told me, Stephanie, you were the one of the ones that told me that the reward survey really does do that.
What are you doing for supper?
I don't know. What are you in the mood for?
I don't care, just.
Yep. I'm almost done. Thank you, Janet. I really needed this today. It's really been just a rough few weeks. It's been a rough few weeks for me. Yeah? Sometimes it's nice to just hang out, just stop and hang out and relax with some friends and create some stuffs. Hello, Lizzie. So nice of you to join us. I thought I had some of these. Remember when Dollar Tree had these? I haven't seen these sheets. I thought I had some with spiders on them, though. I guess not. I guess I don't have spiders. Unless I got them in here. No, I just have my napkins in there. Oh, it doesn't take much to enable me. Trust me. I'm like, you know how many things I've gone out and got because I've seen somebody else use them and then I don't like them at all? I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen a lot. It happened one time. That is like really sticks out in my mind. One time. I'll put acorns. I try not to get enabled very easily. I try to tell myself that I've got the willpower, but I don't. I don't have the willpower. I mean, do any of us have the willpower? I mean,
make yourself feel confident?
sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Lily's like, does it make yourself feel confident? Once in a blue moon, I'll feel confident that I have willpower. But it's not very often. Tea break. I haven't spilled this one yet. We're doing good.
You did earlier.
We are doing good. Yeah, I did. All over the floor. We'll put a row of spiders down here. These are all of his children.
No.
Hey, what?
Why would the crafty moments know that you're making a video?
Because their YouTube tells them that I'm live. Isn't he great? I don't know where I got him from. Hey, I just dropped my row of spiders. I know that this web was a National Geographic, but I don't remember where he came from. Isn't he great, though? I agree, Lizzie. I agree. I mean, listen, okay, we're not like, I'm not BFFs with the spiders, but we have an arrangement, you know? Don't cross my path and I won't spray you with some kind of toxic chemical. If you just stay on your own, then we'll be good. And most of the time they listen. You know, you gotta just talk to them. And that's what I do. I have a discussion every time I go in my basement and I see one of them big creepy things down there. I'm like, listen, I gotta walk by you and I gotta go do some stuff. So please, just stay where you are. They usually listen. Or they scurry off somewhere, you know, away from where I'm going. So, you know, and then we had our guard spider in the bathroom. What was his name, Lil? Bob?
Yeah.
Bob the spider. He lived behind the sink. And then one day we saw Bob die. Oh, a water spout. I bet you I do somewhere. And I've been fussy cutting some of the pictures that I harvested, some of the old ones, so I'm gonna look for some. I'm gonna look for a water spout. Although he's not very itsy bitsy. He's kinda biggy creepy.
Not itchy bitchy,
He's
he's
biggy creepy. But yeah, me and the spiders, we got an arrangement on my property. You know, I have a lot of outbuildings that are, you know, old outbuildings. So we have one. Have you ever heard of the Carolina wolf spider? They're like the size of my hand. But they don't do anything, you know, they don't hurt you. They don't attack. They're not aggressive. They're very good actually for the little, you know, more uh, crazy spiders. They kill a lot of the bad ones. So you go into my shed outside and look up, and the whole ceiling. I mean, not, you know, the whole ceiling, but there'll be like a dozen of those giant spiders up on that ceiling. Oh my goodness. I like these skulls. I'm going to put some skulls down the edge of this because I don't know what I'm going to do with this ugly fish picture. Yeah, here you can have two. I only have this.
Oh, there was a black. There's black.
No, just that on the other side. I buy these, you know, cutouts. I got them from Tuesday Morning last year at the very end of the season. And I ended up paying like, I don't know, 50 cents. So I'm going to try and get back there. We got to go that way next week anyway. So I'm going to try and get back there after Halloween and see what they got. See what kind of fun artsy things. We'll have to change the whole nursery rhyme if we're going to do a water spout. It's going to have to be the furry, creepy spider climbed up the water spout. I sprayed him with some brake clean and he shriveled up into a ball. I love these skulls. Hey, that's cool.
Guys, I just drew this.
Yeah.
I showed them.
Yeah.
I just drew this. I traced one of the skeleton heads. If you were able to see it. Isn't it so cool? All I did was trace them. So you just go to Dollar Tree, buy some,
Yeah.
and then you just take a piece of paper or something and trace them. Trace them. Yeah. Trace them.
The cutting mats from Dollar Tree? I don't think I bought, I actually, I use Pampered Chef cutting mats. Yes, yes. No, I didn't buy one because I got this. It's a Fiskars. It came with a little blade thing, and I use this to glue on. But also, I bought silicone mats years and years ago, and I use those too, and they work really well. As I think anything, this cutting mat material or silicone material works really good and keeps the glue off of your surfaces, you know. But I love my silicone mats that are meant for like baking on or something. Well, ladies, I am so grateful that you came to hang out with me today. I'm gonna put my leather guys in here. But I have to feed my children. You know, you're supposed to like feed these things every day. Did you know that? Did y'all know that? You know, I'm gonna go broke feeding all these little people. But I'm gonna come again. I'm gonna come on live again. Probably next week. I'll probably do one evening or afternoon next week because this was really nice. I really like doing this. I really like spending time with everybody. And I'll make some videos in between too because I got some things I want to make videos on, like my naughty page, which will go in the creepy journal because it's gonna be creepy. We have those too, Melissa. We have those too. I have seen some black widows. It was creepy as hell. No, I use it. I cut it up. I cut up the pieces and put them in here.
You cut off the bottom part?
Yeah. No, I cut off the guy. Look at this guy. Ooh, glued his head. Look at him. Woo, woo.
I already took them off.
I believe it.
I can take them off.
But thank you all so much. I really needed this. Put me in a better mood. And I love you all. And I will see you soon. Ta-ta for now. You said it too.
My champion.